Yo, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy, the Crypto Negus, coming to you with a quick VV update. Just jumping in, man. We had a drop this morning. It was actually a comic book drop for Ghost Rider issue number one that looked like it came out in 1990. Uh, Shortly, we'll go and take a look at see how it's doing in the market. Later on today, we have the Ghost Rider collectible that is dropping today, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Depending on where you are on this in this world, it depends on the time that it's dropping. But of course, it's an hour and 4 minutes away from now, though. But it isn't. Let me see, Johnny Blaze. So it's this Danny Ketch finds himself transformed into the so basically, this Ghost Rider is Danny Ketch. It'll serve as an FA, but it's not the FA that majority of people will want or who majority of people know Ghost Rider as. Now, the edition numbers is intriguing. Total is 1,200. Of course, VV keeps 90, so you got 1,110 remaining editions. But this was a bull run, say 2021. No brainer, $50. Man, instant sellout is going to be a good profit in the market. Today, being in a bear market, it'd be a challenge to actually sell out. It may sell out because it is a set on its own. It's an ultra rare, and it's only 1,110 of them, or 1,110 of them. So I think that it's not. This is not financial advice, but I think that it will probably reach a low of maybe 40, maybe a little lower to start out with, because some people are not necessarily thinking and just throwing it away though. But your long term VV believers, who's been here just stacking everything like that, I believe that they will get this back up to retail, and they'll probably fluctuate around retail. You know how it goes. A bigger drop comes out in the future, it'll probably drop back down towards retail or below retail. So if you don't get it right now or tomorrow, again, not financial advice, just be patient. Give it a couple weeks, and you'll get it either at retail or beneath, or at a still of a price. Tomorrow we got Adams Family coming up, which would be a pretty cool drop. I'm not entirely sure what series this Adams Family is from, but of course it's not the original Adams Family imagery or pictures and anything like that. So as you already know, posters don't do too great on the app unless you like to gamble. By all means, you can go for it. But again, I'll say it again, posters do not do very well on the app. I'm pretty sure the editions isn't very big. But well, look at that. The secret rare is the poster. I'm glad I actually clicked on this. Let's see. Is it a it's a wait list, so therefore it is a blind box. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's a blind box. Let's click on them and see what these editions are. Because this is my first time looking at it, guys. The editions for the poster is actually 874. It's a secret rare, so that might, who knows, that may do well. Again, it's a blind box. What is the price for these? $25. Animated thing. Not too sure. I don't know if the poster as a secret rare is enough for people to gamble for. It is a 25 gem drop, but you can easily see the two collectibles, not the secret rare, being under. Since the secret rare is a poster, maybe it'll be over 25, 35, $45. The other ones will probably be 15 gems in the market, maybe even less if you be patient. You know, be patient. You probably get them for about 10 gems at some point. All right, so again, I don't want to keep this going too long. Just want to jump in for a second. So let's go to the market and try to check out today's comic. I did want to give a little tip. I don't know how many people actually do this though, but flipping right now in VV, good flips are kind of far and few in between. You have to be happy with the very small, which is kind of realistic flips. Back during 2021, the hype of VV, the top of everything, people would get upset with the 2x, you know. But these days, you're jumping for joy for 2x. You bought some for 10 and you're able to sell it for 20 and get 20 gems back in return after fees and everything, you're happy. A couple years ago, year and a half ago, if you bought some for 10 and then you wind up selling for 20, you're probably upset, or you're sitting holding and you're waiting until it 10x's. You bought it for 10, you want to try and sell it for $200 or something like that, or it goes up to 500. Those things were happening, especially with comic books. So now you have to be happy with pretty much anything that you can get, though. But let's check out today's comic book in the market, okay? The common is sitting in the market at 2 gems and 40 cents. That's pretty low. You're at a loss if you went for it at retail $6.99. The SR is under $187.43. All right. So the thing I just wanted to say mainly is that during the time when you're flipping and everything like that, what you need to do, you can't really hold anything as soon as you purchase it. I wouldn't do it now, but at the beginning or closer to the actual drop, and after the drop happened and people are getting their rarities in, and they're soon as somebody are dumping them. So right now, basically what you would need to do immediately after this drop was look for comments that were coming in under $2. Anything that was $1 and some change, $1.50, you want to buy those. Snatch them up, snatch them up, snatch them up if you're able to. Now the key is though, is that you have to list things that you buy immediately. You want to catch the pump up, because if you come and say this will say, this is pretty much the low gems that we're talking now. I could do the example of any collectible or comic that's a lot higher. So say for example, you come immediately after drop, they're being dumped for $1.30 gems. You're able to snag a couple that say $1.35, one at $1.45, and you got another one at like $1.55. You was able to grab three of them. Okay, you need to you would have needed to list those immediately as soon as you got them for say 225, 235, throw in a 245, maybe a 240 or so like that. And now that you see it sitting at about $2.40 gems, your comics would have been purchased on the way up of it going up to $2.40, of the floor going up to that point. All right. The reason being is because if you come and after the fact that you see that the floor has risen, it's too late, because there's other people who saw that the floor has risen as well. So you're going to get undercut. So I'm pretty sure it probably rose up to say about 250, and then some people undercut them at 249, and then somebody came in at a 240. You know, but if the ones that you purchased at say $1.50 or lower, if you listen them immediately, they would have got purchased on the way up, and now you got out with your flip. Versus now I'm holding it, and now I'm sitting here trying to cut, and then next thing you know, the floor is undercut back down to 2 gems, and now you're missing out on a little flip opportunity. No, it wasn't big, but you're missing out on the change. It's the same thing with any other rarity or anything like that. Let's say Ghost Rider, the SR is at $87. Say immediately after drop, it was some at 50. It was one at 50. It was another at 60. So you was able to buy two of them at 50 and 60. Soon as you got it, you would have needed to list it at a price, so that when others are buying the prices up and say people feel comfortable buying up until say $87, if you got one at 50 or so and you listed it at 70 to try and get a little gems and increase, anything is a win right now. I don't care what it is, even if it's a half a gem, you got to count that as a win. So you get that win on the way up. If you are to wait and say and you come back and you were holding them and you didn't list it and it's 87 gems now it's a little too late, because now you're going to try and throw yours in at the floor, undercut that one down to probably 85, maybe 80 if you're trying to quick sell it. But if you drop it down to 80 or 77 trying to quick sell, somebody else will come in probably trying to quick sell as well. And then next thing you know, 77 I got cut down to say 67. And then now 87 floor got cut down to 20 gems, and everybody missing out on at least 20 gems. So that's the importance of the fact that I say again, as soon as you buy something, and if your intent is not to hold that thing, you need to list it at a price that you are willing to accept, right away. Whether it's a 5 gem flip, 10 gem flip, 20 gem flip. Low and steady wins the race, basically, man. You just want to take it slow and steady during these times. But anyway, this has been your boy, Mike, aka the Crypto Niggas. Just wanted to jump in, give a few thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, say a few things in the comments. Let me know what you think about the Ghost Rider drop, the collectible that's coming up. Let me know what you think about the comic. And let me know what you do, to make your flips in the app. What it is that you do. When you buy something, are you holding it until you see the floor raise to a point? Or once you buy something with the intent to flip it, do you go ahead and list it at the price that you're comfortable with flipping it at? All right, but anyway, it's your boy. I'm out. Y'all be blessed, man. Do something wonderful for somebody today. All right, take it easy.